G'day fellas, g'day commanders. Welcome. Today we're on the Geospot, well, because we've quit the Eco Spot. I'm done with Eco. I'm not interested in playing it, and I'm hoping that we can maybe perhaps have a little bit more of an impact on the game by playing in the Geo position. So that's the goal today, to at least have a little bit of impact. Now we do have some decent players on the front. We've got a Chev 6 who's on the front, as well as a Chev 5 on the front, so I'm confident we should be okay on the front, at least for a while, for us to actually get some units. I have asked to purchase our first, or our T2, from our ally in the base. We've also got Legion enabled for this game, so it looks like we do have one Legion commander on the front line. So that'll be exciting. So we're going to be opening up with a standard sort of opening that we normally do in the Geospot. Res bot, please, 240M. You don't need it because you've literally got a hovercraft plant, but fair enough, my friend. I don't think you're going to be able to afford it. So we're going to open up with 4 Lazarus, 2 construction bots. Just need the res bot. Okay, 110 then. Okay, looks like he's covered the leaks. Wonderful. I'm just going to call out the leaks here. So hopefully he intercepts. He needs to intercept this. Looks like the commander's moving. Wonderful. And we're going to make sure that we are supervising our lab. We want to get out here as quickly as we can. Make sure we put on high priority, or turn to low priority. We're just going to... I think in this position here, because obviously that side's better, but I think for here, like, all we want to do is just supervise ourselves. I mean, technically we could add another 2 wins. Let's force this out, and then we'll add those 2 wins. Let's do it that way instead. And then that way, we've got a little bit of extra space to play in the base. So he has gone, or he just wants the 1 Lazarus, so that's fine. That's not a problem at all. So we'll start with 3 Lazarus. Sad wind, yeah, sad wind, but it is necessary. So we're going to go here, and then we'll come up to him. So that's going to be our little opening here. Make sure that we've got this. Going to throw down our Geo as well. Actually, our Geo needs to be on that side, not this side. That is the wrong side for a Geo. Let's make sure that you come out here immediately. And second one, you can come over here and eat. Now let's just make sure that we're eating properly. Here, and something like that. And then you're going to come out over onto the metal. Okay, so we're almost finished, and then that will become his. So we're doing okay for the moment. All right, so now we're going to give it over to AOC Dragon. AOC, definitely a fan of that one. So once this Geo... Oh, we've got to make sure that you're doing your job. Once this Geo is up and online. So we are asking for T2. Front looks like it's pretty steady at the moment. Nothing too crazy. Constructor, constructor, constructor. Kill, kill, kill. Constructor, constructor. Our commander is idle. Get over here, buddy. So we're going to do a con here, con here, con here. And that should be okay. Everyone's still working. Wonderful. It's great when everybody is still working. We'll bring you back as well. And now the commander can come over here. Oh, make sure you finish that. Wonderful. So our next one, we're going to drop it down right here. And this guy can help out as well. And we need to actually look to start sending back our metal for our T2, so let's go check in over here. He hasn't started the lab yet, so we don't have to send it just yet. Commander, could you please help out? Thank you very much. So this guy down here, I think you can actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across like that. And then we also need to do a couple of storages, so let's go ahead and we'll drop those storages now. So I can do, I like 3 storages, probably makes the most sense. At the moment, front's still doing good. Okay, so we're going to pay this off. So we're going to do 416. So I'm just going to say paid. Destroyed. And we need to also buy... let's eat this, because we also need to buy a transport. Light trans, please. Light trans, please. Okay, so we will also purchase the light transport. And we're going to move our commander over here, just because we're going to get him ready to blow. We need to make sure that we're eating everything. We're actually going to blow him up right over on the edge here. But before we do that, we'll make sure that we are... actually eating these trees.
An allied commander self-destructed.
Okay, so that trans there should be us. So let's just hand over just a little bit of metal for him.
You've received new units.
Wonderful. Okay, so at this stage, we're just kind of setting, we're just kind of forgetting, we're having a good time. This is beautiful. Hovers coming out from our ally here. So we're going to look to help contest C in this game as well. Does he need anything at this point in time? I don't think so. He's got lots of metal in the bank, so he'll be fine. A little bit of a late T2, but that's okay. So now what we want to do is we want to come and build up over here. So we want to try and get... I think we should be fine with that. So we want to put some T2 constructors or T2 down. That should be good.
Detected.
And then this one. Okay, we can see he's queuing it up. So we just want to make sure that we don't go idle here as well. So far, so good. Drongo hovers. Never saw it coming. Sorry. I'm literally getting spec cheated on right now. I'm just doing that just in case, because I never know. All right, and so we're going to look to blow Commander right here, right now. So wonderful, he's already pre-queued for us. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Commander has died.
And once again, we're guarding. I really dislike how that happens. How are we doing? Front is okay. Front was okay. Does that mean that we don't go into Geo right here? We could potentially avoid going into Geo.
T2 unit detected.
We can eat with this guy.
An allied commander self-destructed.
I don't think we need to get units up here at the moment. I think we're still okay. So I'm actually gonna go into Fat Boy. And the reason why is because I want to... Oh, that's a good question. Let's see if we can stop you there. Perfect. That's gonna get eaten. Like, there's no way that doesn't get eaten by allies. So I'm just gonna say it right now. Almost 100% that bad boy is gonna get eaten by allies. So I want to go into bots. Normally I don't go into bots on Geo. I don't think it's that good. But that's because I want to actually contest C. Because our ally has like gone into hovercraft, I want to actually get out here and be meaningful in the C. So I'm gonna put a Fat Boy forward and hope. Let's go and send this over to our purple player. I mean, maybe it's not a good idea right now. Let's not do it. Let's not do it just specifically because he is well, things are not going well for him. So we're eating into our metal here, but we're going to be okay. And we're going to go into our T2 bot lab. So let's just do that. So normally this would be a vehicle lab, but we're going to do a Fat Boy instead. We could also look to eat some of this stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll eat 2 of these energy storages, and then we're just going to make a whole bunch of pelicans, and we're just going to go for like a big boy pelican attack, see if we can do ourselves a little bit of damage here. We got a very strong eco at this stage. We're 7 minutes into the game, still very early. We just need to get that Fat Boy up to the front. A lot of shurikens. Air sees this, so I was going to ping it for air, but look, air is good. He's on top of it. Femboy doing absolute work here. So Femboy, shout out, mate. You're doing God's work. Okay, so we can hand off T2 now to the front, but what I think is actually better value is to reclaim the T2, just because we need to make sure this front is good, and then we will hand them T2 when front is stabilized. I don't think it's stabilized at the moment, so we're just going to reclaim this guy. We will give it back, but as I said, that's the main goal. We could do a second Fat Boy as well. I don't mind doing just like getting 2 Fat Boys out, just to make sure that front is going to be okay. Or do we just go straight into Platypus from this? Maybe we just go straight into Platypus from here. We'll also get a jammer in as well, just so that they don't know that we're up to anything. Fat Boy, you're going to come up towards the front. Now, I could hand that over to our ally, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Still get our commander back here. So I want to get these Platypus out. So you can see we're kind of going into a little bit of a deficit here with our metal, but nothing too crazy. We're also starting to get a little bit hectic with our... can we make these converters the right way? I've just got to do them the right way. We can probably get a few more converters in, because you can see that someone's overflowing to us kind of crazily, and we got to make sure that we're doing this properly. Okay, so we're going to come out here, over on the edge. I also want to make sure, after we've done that, that we get a radar and a couple cameras in here just to make sure that we're going to be okay. So there's a part of me that wants to come across over to this side and just kill him that way. We could also come down along this edge and look to try and kill the front. That's actually not a bad idea either. So that could be an option for us. How many are we going to do for Platypuses? I think we could probably get away with quite a bit here. Now, we could bring these Lazarus in and try and res our commander. That could be a decent option. Oh, well done. T1 units only, please. I will make the T2, my friend. Do not fret. You know what? It's because he wants to do his own T2. Oh, he wants to get a T2. Give me metal. Give me metal, please. Make sure these don't get seen. Okay, I think we can actually go do a bit of an intercept right now. Let's just go down. We're going to just try and kill him off C. Let's try and kill him off C completely. Why is there air coming in to us on this angle? I didn't really like that. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So we'll help you out at the front. Bonti, there you go. Okay, so now he's going to be drawn back. So basically, we just want to wipe him off the sea completely. And then let's just go into a whole bunch of... Let's do some tumbleweeds. I think that should be okay. We'll bring them down towards this position. There doesn't seem to be any radars in here. Okay, so they also think that we're coming in on this angle. So let's see if we can focus this down. Beautiful. This is a lot of platy right now at this stage. So we're already having some really good impact on this game. Can we just kill that? Why can't we kill that? You guys... Oh, you guys are so annoying how you do that. They all bunch up onto the one spot, and then they won't attack. And now the enemies come in here, unfortunately. I mean, we're still going to kill all their water. Let's come around over to this side. We got these guys rolling out. We're going to do this. And the whole idea behind this is so that we can eventually go into an advanced constructor, and then we can go into more platypus ourselves. Oh, we can't go there. You can see our platypus are kind of like freaking out. Yeah, you want to know why? It's walled off. That's why. Okay, so we've settled that. Please take that one out. That's really important. Actually, we're going to be fine. So we've got our crawling bombs that are coming down. So now down towards this area. So we're going to have to make sure that we stand them across like this. So I think we just want to attack that one point right there. So that should work. Yeah, they're really, really annoying platypus to like deal with like that. Oh, there's a comm there. There's a comm there. We can't go in. We can't go in. Let's see if we can go contest this over here. What's happening here? We should wait just a little bit more. Do we send our platypus to the other side as a potential option? Maybe we could do that. That's probably not a bad idea. Okay, so let's not forget anti-nuke this game. And then we're also going to go for a fusion. And then after we go for a fusion, we're going to replace our big geo with a prude. What? How? Why? Why would you do that, game? That is so annoying and so silly. Oh my god, that's way too many stuff. Way too many things. I don't think we're going to be taking that. Okay, let's just look to see if we can play down on this side instead. What is going on here? Let's send a couple units up and see what happens. Hold on, how do you know that it's there? I got no idea how he knows that stuff is there. We got to get back in here with the plats. We're dodging here. He's rezzing everything. I think that seems like a good blow right there. I'm scared, says... Hold on, can I? He's rezzing my plats! We got up one. That was not good. That was not good. I feel like we're not really doing that much work here. Let's get a little bit more build power. We did not build that in the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, maybe. Just let's get this anti-nuke up first, and then we'll worry about everything else. Okay, perfect. So far we've been shut down on water, but I mean, to be fair, this guy's not really working it just yet. We could go into our own water play. That's probably a decent decision for us. I just realized we've had Fat Boy on front who has not been doing anything. Let's just give it over. You're Fat Boy. You're Fat Boy now. Let's just hope he sees that. Couple things happening out there. Okay, so this is going to be done, and then we're going to build that. Can we build that on here? We should be able to build it on there, right? I think that's what happens, and then it should just give us a refund. So far we've been shut down. So now the question is like, how do we penetrate this further? We could look for snipers, but once again, I just kind of want to... I think we just get in the sea here. I think that's the best play. I mean, to be honest, over to that side, I feel like it's going to be so open over there, dude. I feel like it's going to just... They're going to invite us in, dude. They're going to be like, oh, sure, come on through. That's what I feel. So we want to get rid of this. I think we also want to put down just an anti-air turret just to make sure if things happen, and they will happen, that we are prepared. Let's bring our jammer over as well so they don't see us. We bought this guy enough time for the moment. So now let's get back. So now we've got the prude in. We'll drop this over here, and we're going to scale ourselves just a little bit. I can't scout it, my friend.
Destroyed.
Okay, so we do have units over here. The subs are doing work. So now it's going to be just a question of the DOMs and whether they can actually do as much. We can look to get Commander back up. I think that's going to be fine. We can also eat this as well. Has T2 been given out? T2 has been given out, so that's good. So this will come back here and it will scale our energy. Let's keep making platypus. I don't know why we stopped making platypus. I think it's still 14 minutes, so like we can still do big numbers on platy. These guys are fighting hard over here. I'm just going to bring in 2 platties out here, and we're just going to try and clear this position. Just to make sure that there's no radars. Okay, that's good.
Nuclear missile launch detected.
Did we catch it? Well, hopefully these... No. Dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Indeed. Well, at least we will... Hey, at least we covered ourselves this game. That is for sure. No. No! Are you serious? You hit my platy?
Nuclear missile silo detected.
Ain't no way. Dude hit my platypus, dude. Oh, that makes me a little bit sad. Let's get a couple butlers out here for bro and help him out. That is funny. Also, just sad. Do we need to send units to the front? Maybe we need to. Bro, their Geo is the one. Oh, he's reclaiming as well. Bro, can you believe the timing on that? Oh, he hit there's no way he knew about that. There's no way he knew about that. That's insane. I want to go see the replay just to know, like, because that's wild, dude. That is insane. What a good nuke. He could have gone backline. He still can go backline. I mean, if he knew about the backline, he'd be able to go backline. We probably need to get in there and do damage. The thing is, we don't know where Pink is right now. That really hurt us. That was the perfect timing. So well played to him. Let's forget about these for now. Let's come over here. Let's give these over to Bonti. Are we giving both of these to Bonti? We are. Okay, so we're back down to 26. We're down to 26 platties here. All right, it's that time of the day. It's time to scale. So we're going to just do a little bit of scaling in here, and then I think we go into water. I think we can probably win the water as well. That is so funny. I can't believe that. That is incredible. We'll come up along this side. I don't know why yellow's got a radar in the water, but hopefully we're able to at least do a little bit of damage there. This is probably not the best spot to build. I'll just say that right now. We'll reclaim here, reclaim this, and where is our bot? Actually, we won't need the bot. That's 2,900 minus the 200. As long as we're feeding energy, we'll be okay. Let's make sure everything's covered. It looks like it is. So now we just go back and focus here and just hope that things are going to be okay. There's a lot of units here, but the main focus... Why are we up to 3,400? I don't know why we're up to 3,400. Oh, the commander's back. The commander's back. So we can always move inland in the event that we see units come through from here, but I suspect there's probably going to be most of his ships out there. So we want to come in, we want to hit the enemy Geo. We can see there's a fusion back here. Obviously the A Geo has gone now, so that's not going to happen. They obviously know about this at this stage as well. So that's another factor to consider. So after we've done that, we're once again... Oh, we could go into T3. I wouldn't mind going into T3. Let's do T3. T3 can work. Let's do it. We're going to go... We'll do T3 after these few fusions. We also probably want to keep scaling this just a little bit. Okay, and now we see that there are some enemy units that they have just not reacted, unfortunately, for our pink player. He's going to have a lot of beamers in here. You can see there's the commander, so we want to stay away from the commander. Was that some Shuris? It could have been some Shuris, potentially. So we do need to be cautious here. Oh, yeah, Legions in this game, another thing to note. Now, we could look to just go back. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of defense right there. So let's get you guys in like this. We're going to come around the defense like that. We want to try and hit that nuke if at all possible. Nope, that's not going to be possible. So out we come.
Transport detected.
Let's see if we can hit that. That should get a little bit of a chain right there. Wonderful, that did chain. There's a commander. We are just dodging commanders left and right now. There are commanders everywhere. And Panthers are out, or Jaguars are out now. That's going to be a bit of trouble for us. So we're going to make sure we continue to come through. We need to do some decent damage here. I think we finished our T3 back at home. No, we haven't. Oh, gosh, we haven't even started our T3 back at home. Let's just make sure we hit that and don't stand near it because it's going to blow. And you guys... Oh, if we can hit the BP. Hit the BP. Hit the BP. We can't hit the BP. We're going to get reclaimed. We're going to hit bugger. There's way too much in there. So we will definitely get reclaimed. What is going on? This little guy's just walking against the wall and he's like, I will happily walk against the wall. Maybe we should have asked for air's assistance, but that's fine. So did we get value there? Yeah, we kind of got value. We didn't really achieve that much, though. Like, realistically, what did we achieve? Not a whole lot. I think we probably want to think about scaling now. So maybe we should move back. Do we want to scale? Hold on. Okay, here's my idea. Let's do this. Let's grab you. Let's stop doing this. We'll eat that. Commander can do it instead. That's going to make a lot more sense than this guy. So let's put that in here. There. And then we're going to go into... How many transports? 6? How many have we got? 16. 6 should be enough. We're going to need another... Sorry, we're going to need another storage. 2. 3. Let's move everybody out here.
Enemy
Let's keep going. It's so much easier just to do it this way. And then we'll get one of these in. Where are we taking these? Up to the north, I think. Probably the best spot. We could do it in here. He's got cruisers out. But we could do missile ships He's eating me. That should be enough. Bring them up here. And Commander, if you could help out with that right there, and then we'll throw one more storage down, and we should be okay for the moment. He got a Lazarus, but he never ate his rocks. So we're looking to drop down all of our cons there, or our thingies there. Oh my god, this storage is insane, dude. So we can't hold all this metal. Okay, so now we're going to put down our lab. And then we're going to put down a couple more construction turrets there. We want to go kill this, so we'll have to think about that. We can now reclaim this. We also need to be doing some conversion, so let's just do conversion as well. I don't actually think we've got any con turrets over there, so let's go instead do conversion over here. They have 3 airs? I don't know, brother. Maybe. Alright, so this is the hardest part, is because now you have to build nanos in the water, but as you can see, not all of these are touching. So we're going to start off with just a couple cruisers. So I'm going to go into, let's say, 10 cruisers, which is a lot. We're draining, but we're not draining fast enough. So we're going to do this. So anyone who can touch, or anyone who can build here, please build here. Okay, and then anybody else who can't, we're going to build some nanos just to make sure that we have got a reasonable amount of build power. Okay. So we need to come out. We need to help C. Front is doing fine. Front is holding. They've got 4 Goliaths down here. They're having a field day down in front. So now we're going to try and go from C. What's going on here? Why do these guys just look like they're chilling out? Just kind of looks like they're having a chilling time. Okay, now we need to think about Flagship from our south guy. Okay, because he should have a flag coming out relatively soon. I mean, we did do damage to him. So that is one thing to consider. Let's also put a radar in here. We don't need a radar here. I don't know why I built that radar. We're doing absolutely fine. We're still not spending our metal fast enough. So from here, after this, I think we go into a couple of air. Maybe that's... Oh, we can see he's down here. Bro, what? Well, you know, at the end of the day, it's important that we win this sea. If we don't win this sea, we're going to be in real trouble. So I want to come down here. I want to help you. That's essentially where we're at.
Enemy flagship detected.
Enemy flagship detected. I mean, we called it. We called it. Commander, get over here. Can we get everybody over here? So let's grab these 3 and then put them right here. Instead of us doing that, let's go into a flagship ourselves. We just spent all of our metal, though. So do we want to reclaim these? Let's reclaim these. It's a lot of metal. So we need to put this bubble up ASAP. Let's definitely reclaim these. Because I think we're just going to a flag. And then that should give us metal to do this. Really? Like, just get out of there, guys. Thank you.
Nuclear missile launch detected.
We're fine. Actually, where's our anti-nukes there? We never got the stealth detector. We should probably throw that down. Our base building is terrible here, by the way. Let's throw it down after our bubble. We know we need a bubble, at the very least. Let's see. Oh my god, it was on front. Oh god, it was on front. We got a flag, but it's going to take a while for us to get this flag up. No way, you're insane,
detected.
lol. Let's kick her ass.
Air
Let's do it.
Detected.
T3 front. T3 on front. Need you online. Need you online, please, front. Okay. Oh, we can actually... Let's just kill that. Now, we want to make sure that we're fighting against him together. So, we're like... You know, we want to squeeze him, basically. Let's reclaim some of these. So, arguably, we should be reclaiming these, but we want to reclaim the ones that aren't working, like the ones that are on the edge. Oh my god. Alright, good luck, friends. Kill him. Kill him, we need to make this flag. We need to make space for this flag. I'm gonna ping him out on the front so he knows he's gotta come up here. Okay, so we got our first bubble up. Lovely. We got our tracer up. Wonderful. Let's eat these. 1, 2, 3. This is why we don't build AFOS on the front line. Oh, he does have a bubble up, though, so I'll give him that. Let's move these up. Probably want them about there-ish. This is very good. So we're able to take him out. And our flag is about to come online. Now when the flag comes online, we'll look to move these around. Let's make sure everybody gets in. We could also get a little bit of BP down here as well. So let's go ahead and drop our shipyard. And we'll build 3 Dragon Slayers and an anti-nuke. And, oh, he did my strategy. Oh, he's done my strategy. Oh God, dropping. That's my strategy apparently. Did you build units like I asked? T1 spam, please. We don't have anywhere near enough build power back here either. Bro, everything just died to that drop. That's a good drop. I'll say that right now. I've never seen somebody drop Starlights, but I am genuinely thoroughly impressed. And it's going to absolutely destroy us. Like, we're able to control this sea up here. We've won this sea. We've got the flag out, but what can we really do with it? Well, let's get our commander over there. Maybe we can offer a little bit of assistance.
Nuclear launch detected.
Nuclear launch, huh? I don't even know where does that go? Let's get 3 Grim Reapers out. Bring them down here. No way. No way. Okay, interesting. Interesting. He's looking to try and get back up on the water. We're obviously not going to allow that. Let's make sure we come over here. Our ally's eating all of this, so that's going to be okay. Where's our commander? Our commander's going the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, so in this position, we needed our backliner online a little bit sooner. But it's one of those things where
An allied commander has died.
we just weren't able to find value.
Overflowing metal.
It's one of those rare games where, as Geo, like we've won this sea, great, but it's 27 minutes in. Everybody's online at this stage, right? So what's the point? We got no BP in here. We got to scale our BP. But to be honest, I think game's over. I think game is over at this point. I don't think there's any way that you win this game. My wife is cooking up something and she's decided to leave my door open, so hopefully you guys don't hear that. We're getting new units. Yeah, so commander can come in here. Fanboy, I don't know what your commander's doing, my friend, but yes, unfortunately, everybody's like a little bit behind the Starlights. I actually love the Starlight drop. Very, very sick jelly. I will say that right now. I'm jelly of your jelly. So he's able to take this out, but I mean, he's just done so much work, right? Like, what can we do from here? We're not set targeting over there, are we? I hope not. So behind the scenes, I think we go seaplanes. We're not going to be able to get a seaplane platform down, are we? Can we get like a metal storage down here so that we can reclaim? And then we'll do seaplane over here. And then we just want a couple of horizons just over here. I mean, see, they've already got bubbles at this point. Like flag is already not late, but it's just like, this is why I hate flag, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it feels like, especially on Beach C, you can be doing, wait, why did you go for a flag as well? We don't need 2 flags. I'm overflowing metal. I know. I mean, game is over at this point. How do we win from here? I can see one way that we win, actually. Bro, I just have a problem with my BP. Oh my god. I just have a problem with my BP. Well, I guess I don't have a problem with my BP anymore. It's such a sad state of affairs right here. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Are we going to overflow with this? I don't know if we're going to overflow with this. Before we do this, let's get T1 constructors out because they're very good at building nanos, and we're going to need a lot of nanos. We got heaps of metal saved up. Can you guys build that one for me? Thank you. How are we doing on front? Yo, did I never give you this? No, he had to have given it to me. There's no way that would work otherwise. Let's get some beamers in just because, well, there's always a risk. Where are those constructors? They're here. Let's put another seaplane platform down. And just build some nanos like crazy. I'm coming for the backliner. It's the only way that we can do it. Did we not get our torpedo? Or our seaplane boys in? Horizons? Let's get a couple of them in just to come up here and guard. Oh, they're going to get shot down, but there's a screamer somewhere, isn't it? I think there's a screamer somewhere. Okay, Okay, that's enough nanos. Definitely enough nanos for now. Maybe something like that, just a little patrol in there. Because, like, this flag is coming out. Actually, is that, like, the spot we want to hit? I think that's the spot.
Nuclear missile launch detected.
No idea where that is. Our anti-nuke is still up. So we're still okay. My base is just looking absolutely terrible. Let's eat that, and we'll eat 2 of these. He's got another bubble up. We're just going to keep trying to hit it, so... The rest of air has been nuked. We've got 33 torpedo launchers. Now that... Or 33. That's not going to win us the game. We need more. We need to hit this guy.
You're low on power.
We're low on power. That's incredible. Whoa, oh. We've got 1 anti-air in here. He's killed all of our BP. That's fine. That's honestly okay. We've got 1 last chance. 1 last Hail Mary that we can throw. Why are we still... Oh, we're still making bombers. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so we got 48. That's a lot of Maras. Commander, I'm going to need you to come back. How many commanders have they got? They got 5 commanders, bro. There's no way. Let's see if we can get some more beamers up in time. Probably not, though. Chuck one of these down. We don't have anywhere near enough BP. Commander's a little bit out of position. He's cloaked at the very least. That was an APHIS in the front line. And unfortunately, with him going down, it doesn't leave us much in the way of options. At least we've got a couple of potential avenues here. What is eating all of our metal? Oh, over here. Just the one. Just reclaim the one.
An allied commander has died.
Yes, walk into the beamers. Go, Commander. Now be very careful with your D guns here, sir. Oh no. He's on the wrong side. He's on the wrong side. Get up there. Alright, we gotta go for the back line. We don't have another choice. No, the flag's hitting us now. No, the flag. No, the flag killed us. Alright, the game is over. We're gonna try one last ditch effort right here. Oh. A sad state of affairs here. We're gonna get shut down so quickly. Like, enemy's just been making air this whole time. Look at the amount of air they got. Actually, not a lot. Okay, there's a little bit more that's coming through. Yeah, take that, energy converters. Take that. We got them all. We got all the energy converters. Oh, gosh. Okay, I need to just go in and review this because it's like, it's one of those things where it's a very sad state of affairs. We're just going to leave battle. Yes. All right. Give me a second here. Okay, we're back in the replay. So this time, like, it's very clear that we didn't... It wasn't that we didn't contribute, but we need to win the game, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're the highest OS. We need to make the winning move. We can rely on our team members, but we're not gonna climb unless we make those winning moves. So it's our obligation to find those winning moves. So I thought I might have had one here in contesting my GOC, right? Like, at the end of the day, if I've got this guy here who says, well, I don't know how to play C, or I don't want to play C, that sort of thing, well, we got to try and do our best to make sure that we don't die. Otherwise, we will die. And here, their best player has gone to the eco, and as a result of that, it's meant that he's had some space. Let's put it that way, to work back behind it. So we get ourselves, I think this is a pretty decent timing. We're looking at about a 3-minute geo. If you can do before 3 minutes, you're quite happy with yourself. So indeed, we're going to be happy. We bought the T2. So looking back on it, I think that if we had just gone Starlight push, we probably would have won this game,
Commander,
right? Like, absolutely. They've got their high OS is in the back, both of them, and we just gave them time to chill. We just gave them time to build. Now, granted, we were also trying to do something, right? Like, we were definitely trying to... how did they know about the tumbleweeds? I want to know that. There was another thing I wanted to know about. Oh, the nuke on the front, yeah. Oh, they must have had an advanced radar or something. That was how they saw it, and they just would have seen all the units. Either that, or he's just like, I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm still in the lobby. Let me leave lobby.
Commander
Yes,
has
okay.
died.
So let's continue
Commander
moving on.
self-destructed.
So we get a pretty decent timing here, I think. I think it's a 7-minute all up, which is pretty good. Like I've done 6-minute all ups. 6 minute means like everything's online. So 6:44. So we're about 50 seconds behind. And it honestly just comes down to the timing of the T2. So it depends like how good the build order is that your eco player knows. That depends, or that is how your timing is determined in this position when you buy the T2. So we rushed the Fat Boy. Fat Boy was not at all needed in mid. Like, mid is arguably winning, right? But to me, it looked like a stalemate in the sense that from here, as an example, oh, even here, like this, I guess at the time we were like, okay, we need to do a Fat Boy because this commander had died, right? That was my thinking. This commander had died, so we needed to get the Fat Boy up there. But then I look back and it's like the Fat Boy hasn't done anything. And then if we go check in on the other side at the enemy, he's doing a great job. He knows what he's doing on GOC. Like, he's out here, he's fighting, he's got ships, which is great. So we're able to push him off the sea, but we're not able to hold him off the sea. Let me turn this down a little bit because otherwise, obviously, it's going to be a bit loud. So now we're moving through. This is very early, 9 minutes. That's another thing. Very early. We arguably could have even come down and hit over here as a potential option from early on. So is this his only radar? I think this is his only radar, right? He's also got the there's a herring up here which has got a radar on it, which we're going to be dealing with. So we come back. So I think so far so good. We've gotten decent value here. By the way, it's annoying. It's just one of those things where it's like, I'll get better with time when it comes to my pelicans. But yeah, like ideally all of this should have been killed and then we should have been over here. But the truth is, like, so he's transported a con over here instead of moving the commander. And the commander isn't in here repairing. He hasn't come out looking to try and get out, because often you'll see the commanders repairing. And that's just because at the end of the day, it's much easier to predict what a good player will do versus what a lower OS player, like someone who's still working on their stuff. Wait, did he just instantly rebuild? I think he just did, right? We didn't wipe him out. So yeah, like commander positioning here was really good. So once again, we get like, and the fact that he's got the LLTs up here. So we try and go through. Now this is enough Platty. If he doesn't have this wall up here, so well played to Strange People. Well played. You had your commander in the right spot at the right time. You've also got defenses up over here, like crazy amounts of defenses, ridiculous amounts of defenses. So we're not able to do anything there. So we've found basic, at this stage, it's 11 minutes in and we have found absolutely zero value. I mean, we've pushed him off water, but he's just rebuilding very, very quickly. He's probably got his T2. Yeah, he's got his T2. He's having a good time because he's got his high OS in the back. By the way, enemy, gamer absolutely knows what he's doing. So I'll say right now, Jilly Me Toasty, I wouldn't be surprised to see you in a week or two, mate. You'll be easily 30 OS. And yeah, so we just didn't find a whole lot of value off these early plats. Wait, how did they see it? The commander's got sonar. Commander's got 450 sonar. So we've just got these parked too close. So he's just looking at them. We think we're being so secretive and so sus. Ah, man. It's just, don't worry. We'll get better. We'll get better. We don't really get much value off these either. Like, obviously, we get a little bit of an explosion, 1, 2, even then, not really that good. Okay, and then so next up, we do a little bit of scaling. So we've effectively contributed nothing this game. We haven't done anything meaningful. Okay, so nuke is going to come. Has he got first nuke? He doesn't have first nuke. Or is nuke already gone? No, nuke is not yet gone. So we're just going to speed it up and watch to that point. Because I'm 99%. They've got to have radar coverage. Fucking nuke just hit. How did I not fucking see the nuke? God damn it. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. I had to do a bit of rewinding. He just got lucky, bro. He just got lucky. Like, there he is. He's done an attack right here at this point specifically. If we pause the game, he sees the anti-nuke, so he knows where the outline of the circle is. So he knows that that circle is there. So when he goes to do the attack, you can see he's attacking outside the circle and on the front. Does he know about... There's no anti-nuke in the back that he's aware of. So it's just really unlucky that at the very time that we decided, hey, we're going to move all of our fucking platties ready to go, the nuke just hit. It's just really unfortunate. Sometimes you get him, and sometimes it wouldn't. Even if they had a radar, it doesn't matter. We've still got a jammer in here. He just, out of all the spots that he chose to nuke, it was just right there. Like, didn't nuke on the head at the front. Didn't nuke C. Didn't nuke. I mean, there's nothing to nuke there, but you know, like there's so many spots. It's just unlucky. That's at the end of the day, you're just gonna say sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you get unlucky, and this is one of those times where the nuke just happens to hit all the platy that we're gonna go into the fucking backline and kill the enemy players, and now we're behind. Now we can't do it. Because when you think about it, right? Like, how many platypus, like, when you hear nuclear launch detected, the last place you think they're nuking is right here. This is the last place. So I thought I was safe. I was like, okay, we're fine. We're going to catch it. We got one nuke remaining. And just to pause it before it hits, how many platypus do we lose here? We lose 29 platypus. That's insane. That is insane. That's so much platy. That is so much platy, dude, that we have just lost. 28. The tempo that we now lose because of that, like, the amount of difference that you can do, you got to remember, okay, when it comes to how units work, the more units you have, the stronger it gets, but it gets stronger at a ratio that is much greater than the number of units. What I mean by that is if you've got 20, okay, the difference between 20 and 40 is absolutely massive. Okay, so if you can strike with 40, you're not going to just do double the damage. You will probably do even more. This is the first game I see Drongo not make a mobile anti-nuke. My brother. I mean, to be honest, I probably should have made... Maybe the play is to make an umbrella here instead of making the Citadel. The Citadel's nice because it gives you more coverage, like it covers front. But it also is, once it's scouted, you then players like, hey, I know where that is. So that's definitely something to think of. Like, technically, we're covering him as well, but he can still get edge nuked. But like, we could move a mobile anti-nuke right here and then cover everything pretty effectively. So that's something to think about for next game. But yeah, basically it just sets us behind, and it means like when we do eventually decide to attack, so this is our attack force here. We're attacking with 26. So the difference between 26 and 54 plats is insane. It's massive, dude. Attacking with 54 plats, you are guaranteed that you are literally going to kill everything. It all just came down to numbers. Like, guaranteed, Eco dead. 100%. No two ways about it. Eco is dead. I don't know about air. Our main focus would have been on getting to Eco with that many plats. And yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, the nuke hit you right on top of the head, but like, even at this point in the game, we have done absolutely nothing when it comes to contribution. Like, we did relatively well to dodge commanders. You can see for some reason, the enemy's just got so many commanders on the team. I think I know why. No, I don't actually know why. Like, these guys are decently rated. Normally these commanders, I mean, it's 18 minutes. Commanders are probably getting res back up. I think even my commander's res back up by now. Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you've got 50 plats here instead of 20 plats, it's a big difference to the outcome of how that goes. Those APHIS are going boom, boom, boom. So yeah, like you come in, you hit the BP, and then you just slowly tap down the APHIS, and then you get all your plats out, go send them off to their next task. Boom goes the APHIS, and like, yeah, we've won a lot of games by doing that. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. Unfortunately, in the end, we weren't able to convert. I feel like we just got very well countered at every single point. So look, hopefully next game we can have a little bit more success. This has been our first game away from Eco. We are just gonna be focusing on Geo. From here on in. Maybe, I don't know, we might try out some other positions as well, but I tell you what, I feel like I'm really getting a bit of a, not a wake-up call necessarily, but like, hey man, you need to improve. Like, you in your head, you think like you're an OS 75, but the reality is you're like an OS 2. And it's just like, we got to improve, we got to get ourselves better, we got to work on, I don't even know at this point, like, maybe we just need to go Starlights every game. Maybe we just literally go Starlight, push mid every game until we hit 40 OS again, because it's been a while since we've been 40 OS, but we'll get back there. We'll get back. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.